would call me stupid or something like that, and most people are like, "Well, Harry's just a fucking dick." No, I know Harry in real life. Harry's not like that. He's just the type of personality. It, he gets upset with gaming. It gets with him. So what he says, he's just blowing off steam. He's not directing it towards me. And so I completely understand. And like I said, if you get that way, go ahead, let it all out. It ain't gonna bother me.
Yeah, as long as people can handle that, you're fine playing with me. Can't handle that? I don't know if I'm the right person to play with.
Listen, I grew up with very thick skin, so it's gonna take a lot more to hurt me than someone yelling at me.
Is that because you're a beefy boy?
That, and I mean, a different story. If you punch me, different story.
Yeah, you'll break their vertebrae.
But yeah, I would like to definitely run tournaments and stuff. I was looking April 8th, which is tomorrow. They have a $2,000 tournament.
But damn.
Yeah, but the way they set it up here is it's an hour-long tournament. You play as many games as you can in an hour. They take your two best games, and the way they do is skills. So, like, say me and you're in it. They take your KD.
You get put in my bracket.
Nope. Nope.
What?
No. So they'll take your wins, your win percentage, how many games you played, your KD, and how many kills you have. Not just your KD. So if your win percentage is really low, but you have a lot of kills, that's going to nerf your bracket. Then they'll take my stuff, and they'll average it out and put it in a bracket. So you'll be in lower skills, but to me it's going to be higher skills, so it'll be right in the middle.
That's weird as fuck.
It is weird.
But that's kind of dope, because we'd definitely be in low brackets, because I have a fucking shitty win-loss ratio. I just have a lot of kills.
And with the thing is, you have a minimum of 200 games played in Warzone.
I definitely more than that.
I don't.
I'm at 193.
I don't have enough games.
You don't have, you're trying to say you don't have 200 games played.
I definitely don't have 200 games.
Okay.
I think I'm at like 87 right now.
I've definitely played 200 games with you.
Okay, that's for sure a cap, because I don't play with you ever, because you suck.
So that's how they break the system down, anything like that, and it breaks down by how many kills. So they take your two best games, and it will go by placement points, wins, and kills.
Is it cheating if I use Jenny's account that I used to play on, that she kind of nerfed it?
No, but the thing is, that would be the account you have to use the whole time.
That's
So,
fine.
Smurf account real quick.
But no, I have a Smurf account. It's called Jenny.
Yeah.
I literally played it to see my true KD. I got a 2.75. And I did that for 50 games. I let her play like 15 and she dropped it down to like 1.1.
See, the thing is, they will look on your Twitch and everything like that. So you can't say anything about I want this and this and this as a pro gamer because your name's gonna be Dapper Collector. You can't, you know.
I'll change it.
Play on the account,
I'll put Dactyl Collector. I'll just change the numbers. It'll look the same.
But I mean,
No, yeah, I won't do that. I was just curious as how that would work.
and if you get caught cheating with any kind of hacks or anything like that, you're banned from the game. You're banned from playing in that league. And they have a group where they go through and do VOD reviews of your games. So any kind of hacking, anything like that, reverse boosting, you're banned from the league.
How do they prove reverse boosting? How do they prove reverse boosting? Because, like, for example, I feel like I could get called out for reverse boosting because my KD, when you watch me, sometimes should be higher. But it's really because I was dog shit for my first 50 games out of my 100 played.
No, I'm talking about like reverse boosting in the game while you're playing during that hour. While you're playing that.
Ew, got it.
Yeah.
I like how nobody called me on the fact that I said I've only played 100 games. So I literally said, because I caught myself because I said earlier, it's like, yeah, my first 50 games, I was bad.
But they also have trios and quads, so I mean, we can do those too. And if we can find a good trio,
Who would be our third?
goodness, Burger.
Burger's not able to play consistently enough.
Then who would be the good third? Not Marcos. It is 3 hours.
Definitely not Marcos. I love that dude, but he's something else.
Well, wait, see,
What
Burger,
time?
it's all East Coast. The whole time frame they do it on is East Coast. So it could,
Yeah,
it
but
could
Burger
be
has like other commitments. He's in school. He has hockey 24/7. It seems.
This actually falls this weekend play last hockey.
Oh,
Play playoffs and shit.
well, you're never gonna play hockey again, you bitch.
Well, I mean,
This is a long-term investment.
Well, see, remember
Stupid.
how I was talking about the competitive version of the VOD? I want to have at least 6 people on the team that we could easily, like, if, like, say, Burger can't make it, we can have...
I can assure you right now, you don't have even 3 people decent enough to do that.
No, I know that, but...
Like a $2,000 one? Fuck, I don't know if I'm fucking ready for it. I'm ass.
But you get what I'm saying, though? It's going to eventually want to have enough where I can have 6 good people that can play good enough. So if one of them can't fit in, we got someone to throw in there.
You know, I just realized if I'm team captain, we have to be pretty damn bad.
Why?
So I'm not that good.
except at the game.
I'm fucking garbage.
Well, you're the best one out of all of us, so...
That's why I'm saying we have a pathetic team right now.
Hey, it's a start, though.
Yo, I know what I need to do to become a better gamer.
What are you gonna do?
I need to get a bigger gaming chair.
I was literally thinking you were gonna say that.
No, at first, actually, I was gonna be like, I should get Gunnars, the glasses, so my eyes don't get tired. Because like right now, they're tired of shit from looking at the screen so long.
Mhm.
Because it's bright. I have the key light right above it. Let me see what this
I
thing.
have
That-
Don't even like get tired of looking at screens.
Yeah, you're young. Need to get hacks, man. I'm not hacking.
I got those glasses, but that's what. Yeah, so I was looking into that. And right now, I think the only people that's in the competitive would be me and you right now. I don't have anybody else that could be a third or fourth.
Oh, you meant on the team. I thought you meant in that tournament. I was like, if that's all it is, fuck, I'll play duos and trios. If we're the best players there, shit, I can handle 3 people. You just have to sit there and look pretty and occasionally take a pot shot at them, and we're good.
And I was looking, some of them were free, and some of them, I think the max I've seen everybody have to pay in is $10. But I don't know if it's for a group or if it's each person.
Probably individual if it's a $2,000 tournament.
Yeah, it's usually each person.
Oh, I mean, there's different money people for tournaments. So there's one that's for like $50, and it's only a group of 6. The 2000 is a group of 200 people. So
Ooh, okay. So who should I pick? The sad little blue boy? Wait, can you guys hear me? My computer's making weird noises.
No,
So the sad little blue boy, the stupid bunny that I want to kick, or the cute little monkey?
sad but cute little monkey.
no, you want to go with the water?
No, cute little monkey.
Mm-mm.
No, cute. Jack with the cute little monkey.
I'm getting the cute little monkey I've had.
You want Grookey?
Let's go.
And I'm taking Grookey, of course. Okay, I get I was asking you guys, but I wasn't taking the other 2.
Why?
So I hate Score Bunny with a fucking passion. Jenny loves it, I hate it. I don't know why. In my first playthrough on Sword, I picked Sobble, and Sobble's just not good at the end game, and I hate the middle evolution, and the final evolution also looks stupid. What should be a good name for him?
Groovy.
Grookey. Said it at the same time.
You guys want Groovy?
Yeah. Because Grookey is basically like a monkey that plays, I think,
Yeah,
some music.
he's a drummer.
Yeah, there you go. Groovy.
Yum.
Okay, so I'll catch as many Pokemon as I can, but my goal is just to get through all the game. You know, this is the first Pokemon. Oh, I don't know what just happened. This is the first Pokemon game where your rival picks the weaker Pokemon than yours. So I pick Grass, he picks Water. So then the best one ends up with the champion who gets stupid score bunny. Fuck you, little bunny. I'm glad you don't have a home. And then on top of that, this is also the first one where when you fight the first battle, they have two Pokemon. I only have one.
Huh.
Probably gonna hop off.
What? I thought you were gonna be on all night because you have nothing to do.
I mean, yeah, but I gotta do it when looking at
What a little punk.
I mean, it's not like we're doing anything.
We're talking about Pokemon now. I'm educating you.
Bro, I know nothing about Pokemon.
That's why I'm fucking educating you.
I know like 5.
How are you gonna be one of my #1 followers and not know Pokemon?
I
Yeah,
do know. I know
He's a
Pokemon.
mod.
I know
How you want to be
Charizard,
mod?
Squirtle, that one turtle grass dude. We got.
Did you just say the turtle grass dude?
We got
Yes, he
Pikachu.
did.
Do you mean Bulbasaur?
That guy, Bulbasaur. That's his name.
He's a dinosaur.
Same thing. He's a turtle. Same thing.
He's not a turtle. He's a dinosaur.
Exactly.
Give me a second. I'm looking at the picture.
I'm gonna fucking deck you.
How is he your mod if he doesn't know anything about Pokemon?
Because my fucking channel wasn't originally Pokemon, but then something re-sparked it recently.
Turtle.
It's not a fucking turtle.
I just looked it up. He's a turtle.
It's not a turtle.
No, he's not a turtle.
He literally, okay, this is where I'm gonna fucking fight you in a second. This is the first game that the starter Pokemon that is grass type is not some sort of dinosaur.
No, you're wrong too. You said he's a dinosaur. Okay, I looked it up. He is a frog slash toad-like creature.
Yes, but they're all based and their aesthetics are based off of dinosaurs.
It says literally nobody would ever associate them with dinosaurs.
Hold on.
Sir, is a reptilian creature with
I
some
literally
resembles
just
a
straight
toad
looked up is
or a young dinosaur with spotted blue-green hides. Bulbasaur appears to be based on a form of Dicynodont mammal like reptilian from the Permian period, which also has features of toad and frogs as well as other reptiles. So he's basically a dinosaur.
Usually a common conception that grass starters all resemble dinosaurs. The trend stopped with Snivy, and then it became about weird birds without limbs for some reason. Yeah, like they don't I don't know, it's hard to explain. They got weird with it. But yeah, the first like Pokemon, like Sceptile, that's another dinosaur looking Pokemon. Like, look at all like Pokemon grass starters. So let's see, let's look at this. So Venusaur looks like a dinosaur to me. Torterra looks like a dinosaur. Magnaball or whatever looks like a dinosaur. Sceptile looks like a dinosaur. The serpent one looks like kind of like a dinosaur or a giant snake, which would be affiliated with back then because we don't have snakes that big. And then after that, the last three kind of don't resemble them, but they kind of are just weird creatures. So get out of here with your shit.
What I put in the chat is what Venusaur is supposed to be as a dinosaur.
You little punk ass bitch. Trying to fucking argue with me on Pokemon?
Yeah.
The level of fucking disrespect. And then also, and here's another thing that you probably didn't know. If I'm not mistaken, I believe it is water types are based off of weapons or some sort of arsenal type things. So armors or Blastoise is literally a cannon. Things like that. And then fire types, I forget what they were based off of.
I can't believe Burger's actually trying to argue with those.
Oh, I believe fire is based off of zodiac signs. So if you look at the zodiac signs, the year of the dragon Charizard, the year of the bunny is this one, the year of the tiger is literally a wrestling tiger, the year of the rat is Typhlosion, the year of the boar is Emboar, the year of the fox is the one fox chick, the year of the rooster is Blaziken, and the year of the monkey is Incineroar. Or not Incineroar, Infernape.
Mm-hmm.
You little punk. Here, let's see if I can find the theories. Yeah, so basically, okay, so zodiac signs, animal, prehistoric, and then army. So the Fraligator is based off of Brass Knuckles. Swampert is based off of like the Japanese fans. Emperor is based off of a Triton. Samurot's based off of a samurai sword, and Greninja's based off of a throwing knife, or whatever those things are called.
That is. Oh.
Hey, we might need to stop with this Pokemon thing right now because I think we're overloading Burger's brain. He's gonna remember all this.
Like literally, and this is just the fucking bare minimum that you have to know.
Yes.
This isn't even technically the beginner stuff. This is like a little bit past that, but it has nothing to do with Pokemon. So do not question me on what they are.
Nope.
Like, you're barking up the wrong tree with that, my friend. And plus, think about this. Venusaur. Bulbasaur. Ivysaur. What do you call it? A dinosaur. Yeah.
And also, so Charmander is basically a salamander. Charmeleon is like a
Chameleon.
and Charizard is supposed to be like a lizard, but that's just freaking dragon.
Yeah, just like there's certain Pokemon that as they evolve, like Dragonite, it goes Dratini
Dragon.
or Dragon something, Dragon Air. Both don't have arms or ligaments. It's just a little worm looking thing. And then all of a sudden it gains arms and changes colors and becomes big with a horn. Where all that shit came from, nobody knows.
Squirtle's a turtle. Wartortle is a turtle, and Blastoise is big 40.
Yeah, and the tortoise with cannons, hence why it's based off of a cannon.
Yeah.
Damn little dunce.
Well, you got Totodile, Crocodile, and Feraligatr.
Yeah, Fraligator's based off of Brass Knuckles, apparently. What other information would you like to learn, Burger?
Well, I know enough. Hey, Burger. Good. Are you on? Can you get on Google?
Yeah, I got it.
Alright. Google what dinosaurs what dinosaur has 500 teeth?
God, don't look it up. It's stupid.
I've been told to do this before.
I've told you to do it, Burger. I did it a long time ago when I saw on TikTok. I was like, I told you to look it up, and everybody, I didn't know that people were saying to look it up because of the name. I thought it looked like a stupid ass duck.
Yeah.
And when I said that, because someone's like, why'd you tell them to look it up? I'm like, because it looks like a dumb duck that has scales. But like, that's not why people are telling people to look it up. I was like, why are they? And they said, read the name. And I went, what? And I looked at the name and I'm like, I don't get it. And then I'm like, wait a minute. That's fucked up.
I get it. Or, here's another one. Look up, what, Space Movie 1994.
1994.
Yep.
Past my time.
Look at this giggling fool before he even looks it up.
Why? That exists.
I don't know.
That's so weird.
Look at the director's name. Master Fat Man, I think is the name.
So guys, this is where you first encounter the legendary. Okay. Do you know what a pseudo-legendary is?
Yes.
Not you. I know you know. If you don't know, I'm gonna fucking beat you up.
Oh.
It's called a pseudo legendary.
I'm assuming like a better legendary.
No, so basically, so in the game there's legendaries. So typically there's the main branch and there's typically trios. So like, if you're going off of like my favorite, which is the easiest for me to analyze and kind of get people, is Diamond Pearl, or not Diamond Pearl. Well, that one too is really easy, but it's Emerald, Ruby, and Sapphire. So those the main Pokemon in that game, the main trio, because Emerald is where the trio comes in. It's Kyogre, Groudon. So each game has one legendary specifically for it. They both can get the main one, which is Rayquaza, and then they can get the lower legendaries, which is called Regice, Registeel, and Rock. Pseudo legendaries are in the there's a final cave. It's called Victory Road before every single Champion 4. So in their Victory Roads, there's always a dragon type Pokemon that's really strong, that has 3 phases, that's really, really good. That's what it is.
Well, Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald also has 2 pseudo legendaries.
They all have 2 pseudo legendaries.
I thought Metagross was a pseudo legendary.
He is one.
Yeah, him and the original 150 doesn't have 2 pseudos.
Well, the 150 also didn't have that many variety Pokemon. They didn't have too many that didn't cross over. Like, for example, you couldn't get Poochyena in both games. You couldn't get C-Dot.
Yeah, well, I mean, like, the one I'm really familiar with is, like, the original legendary trio was Articuno, Zapdos, and Moltres. And then you had Mew, Mewtwo, and the pseudo legendary was Dragonite.
Yeah.
And the Gen 2 had Entei, Suicune, and Raku.
Mm-hmm.
Who's the legendary again?
Was that not Ho-Oh and Lugia?
Yeah.
Wait, what do you call the bird one? What do you call him?
Ho-Oh and Lugia.
Okay, I want to make sure you didn't call it Ho-Ho, because a lot of people do that and it makes me so fucking mad.
No, it's close.
Like, straight up, if somebody said that to me in real life, I'd RKO him right then and there.
I forget who the pseudo is for that.
Isn't that one Metagross?
No, that's
Or Salamence?
Huh?
Is that not Metagross or Salamence?
No, that's Season 3.
Let me look.
Silver and Heart Gold. So Silver and Gold was the. Tyranitar.
Yeah. Yeah,
Okay,
that's
so
it.
here's the pseudo legendary. Gen 1 is Dragonite, Gen 2 is Tyranitar, Gen 3 is Salamence and Metagross, Gen 4 is Garchomp.
Did he leave?
I think so.
Burger.
Gen,
You motherfucker.
Gen 5 is like Hydro John, then Goodra. Which Tyranitar was beast, I'm not gonna lie.
Tyranitar's probably my favorite one. I just never knew what generation he originated in.
Did you know Tyranitar is the only one that is non-dragon pseudo legendary so far?
My PC just crashed. Likely story. Wait, he's not dragon. What typing is he? Dark and ground?
Dark and ground.
That makes sense.
Here you go.
Yeah, he's one of my favorite. Between him or Dragonite. Salamence is cool. Metagross is cool.
I like
But-
Garchomp, to be honest.
He's overrated, but he is really good. One of the fastest Pokemon.
Goodra, I've heard Goodra is like the worst pseudo legendary.
I heard he was amazing. What?
I guess it just depends on how you play them.
I think competitive he was amazing.
Oh, here's base stat comparison between all the pseudo legendaries. So guess who had the highest attack?
Tyranitar?
Nope.
I don't know then.
It was a tie between Salamence and Metagross at 135. Tyranitar and Dragonite was second with 134. The weakest was Goodra at 100.
But his special attack was better, wasn't it?
110.
Wait, so it was what and what?
So, okay. So, the attack for Goodra was 100 and special attack 110. So here's the stats for Dragonite. Base stats. HP was 91, attack was 134, defense was 95, special attack and defense was 100, and speed was 880 for a total of 600. Which they all matched up to 600. But Tyranitar had it had the second weakest special attack at 95, but high attack and defense.
Interesting.
At lowest at 61.
Interesting.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is where you first see the legendary if you're still watching the stream.
I am.
Are you at work right now?
Yeah.
Oh, and you don't have your Xbox, I'm assuming? That makes sense why you're not playing whatever game.
Got the Xbox from the Xbox. Well, I went out to hang out. So I ended up buying another monitor, which my roommate got it here at work.
Yeah, you told me about that because you got it for 100.
Yeah. So I was gonna set it up, and my video card only has one HDMI port, but it has 3 display ports, and so my friend Brian, we went to Walmart and we went out to eat and hung out today, so I didn't pack the Xbox. Walmart doesn't carry display ports, so I have to order it offline for a display port.
Yep. I did the same thing.
Thing is, it sucks. But so tomorrow I'm streaming. I'm gonna do the camo challenges in Warzone. So with if I want to do the camo challenges, unless I could, Brian said there should be a way I could take where I bought Modern Warfare on the Xbox that I should be able to play it on my PC. None. There's not.
There's not. You have to rebuy it because when you buy it from Xbox, you're buying it from Xbox. You're not buying it from Blizzard or Call of Duty.
Or Microsoft. Because you said it was Microsoft, you should be able to buy it from them and play it on Microsoft.
Nope.
But, so, with that being said, because when I stream on my Xbox, I play on my TV, and then I'll have my computer up, and I can clip stuff on that. But, if I got 2 monitors, I could either put the HDMI cord onto my gaming monitor and play on it, or just leave it on TV. But when I stream on my PC, like Warzone, I don't know how I'm gonna do that. Okay, duck.
I don't know.
I'm gonna have to figure that out. Because I need to figure a way to I can watch the chat and everything. Huh. I have to figure that out tomorrow.
Here's the order of things I think you need to start getting for your stream. You need to get a capture card. And you should get a Switch.
I'm looking into getting a Switch. My roommates have got them and I like them. But a capture card, what does that actually do?
So basically, here's why you get the capture card. Well, actually, if you're not is the Xbox yours? Like, if you were to move out, you keep it or no?
No.
Okay, never mind. You don't need a capture card till you get the Switch. So basically, the reason for the capture card is what the hell am I doing here? What was I saying? Oh, the reason for the capture card is so you can record and stream your like actual games on the Switch from your PC.
Gotcha.
You know what's cool is I'm playing on a Switch and there's a Switch in the game by my feet.
Nice.
My dude's just a baller and owns a Switch.
So I'm going to. I need to get a better setup than what I got now. Well, I mean, not like hardware wise, but the way I got it set up, I need to get me a desk and everything. but my room is super small, so I have to figure out everything I want to do.
Makes sense.
But everything just seems to fall perfect because the cam that I got, I looked online and it was like $135 cam. I got it for $35 at Sam's Club, and everything fell into place because I needed a new headset. And at the time when I had my headset, everybody's like, "Well, you're echoing. We really can't hear you. It's not clear enough." So I went back and got me a headset, the same brand. It's Corsair, but I spent an extra $40 on the headset, so I bought an $89 headset. People says my audio is a lot better and a lot clearer than what it was.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, so I'm like, okay, that's good. Then I went to Sam's Club last week and run across this good webcam for $35. I was like, okay, I'll get that. And now I know somebody need another monitor, and I ended up getting another monitor. So I'm thinking everything's just like starting to fall into place.
Yeah, so next you should get is a Switch. I'll even show you games that you can get that you can play on stream with other people, like myself, Jenny, or anybody else who has a Switch. Good games you can play by yourself that, in my opinion, are very, 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 very good. And then a capture card so you can stream it all, and then you're golden.
Nice. I need to. So I'm looking to get rid of a bunch of games I have on my computer, like Hyperscape. Most of them are battle royals.
Yeah, just get rid of all of them. Fuck Fortnite, fuck Apex, just focus on Warzone.
Well, I'm thinking about getting rid of Apex. I really don't play it. The only time I ever play is when I have friends. So I'll probably keep Apex, but not focus on it to get good, just to play friends like the Rainbow Six. Because Aaron and Jay wanted me to get it so they can have someone to play with.
Yeah, I remember.
And with Apex, my friend Morgan and Justin like playing it, so I might just get to play around with. But I'm thinking about getting rid of all the other ones that I want to try. But I actually looking to do 2 games until I figure out which one I want to do.
Mm-hmm.
And it's going to be Fortnite and Warzone.
I would drop Fortnite and play Overwatch.
I will get Overwatch too.
No, here's why I say that. Overwatch, so you like to use your brain, right?
Yep.
You will never find a competitive game that's more stimulating than Overwatch, in my personal opinion. And I'll explain why. I know I'm playing Pokemon and this is gonna be on YouTube, but I don't really care. I'll explain why Overwatch is so... Why I personally fell in love with it. So in Overwatch, you have 3 different roles. You have support, you have tank, and you have a DPS. Within those roles, you have 2 separate subcategories of it. So for tanks, which is my main role, you have off tank and you have shield tank, which is primary tank. And DPS, you have hit scan, and then you have projectile. Then in healing or support, you have the main healer and then support healer. So the support healer, they typically has some sort of extra utility, whether it be like speed buff, attack buff, different ways of healing. They can deal more damage, things like that. Every single character in that game is used to counter a different character. Every person in that game has a counter to that character. So the ideal team, if you want to be efficient, you want a main healer, an off healer, a main tank, or 2 shield tanks sometimes. I don't know if that meta's still around, but you want an off tank, a main tank, and then you want, depending on their team, you want either 2 hit scan, or projectile. Very rarely you want 2 projectiles. So with that, hold on, I need to think of a name for a sheep. Roller, because he's round and rolls around, it looks like. I'm really bad with nicknames, so I'm literally just coming up with whatever I think of first. So each of those roles had different utilities and different jobs. So like for me, I primarily play okay, so when I first started playing, I was like healer and I was off tank. Then once I started trying, I became a main tank because me with a shield is more effective than my friend with a shield. but he was more overall effective being an off tank. So then I became a shield tank and I focused on that. When you play shield tank, there's 4 shield tanks that I can think of offhand. I don't know if they're all main tanks anymore because of the changes. They all play different roles in how you play the game. So for example, as Reinhardt, who's a big dude with a giant hammer and a giant shield, he plays much more slow, and then one of his abilities is he charges in, and if he hits you, he pins you to, or can pin you to a wall and dealing damage. He's very good for quick charges, but he also is good enough to make it to where you could oh, I didn't nickname him. He also is easy to pull back out of a fight if you're like, oh, we're gonna lose this, or oh, we have too many people pushed in, not everybody's here, not everybody's ready, whatever it may be. Then you have Winston, who's a monkey who can jump like far. He has a bubble shield like in Halo. His shield's really good, but it's very situational, just like the other things are. Everything in that game is situational. Sigma, who has a shield that he throws forward in front of him, it's situational, just like Reinhardt's shield is situational, just like Winston's shield is situational, just like Orissa's shield is situational. So you have to analyze everything that's going on simultaneously. You have to be like, oh, they have a McCree, who's this cowboy with a revolver that if he hits headshots, he'll light your team up. Or, hey, this team has Farah, who flies around with rockets. You have to analyze all this while it's going on, and if you see your team struggling, you got to figure out who's the weak link. If you're the weak link, you got to be understanding, and you got to switch off, go to a different character that might help your team more. There's so much to analyze in that game that anybody who likes stimulus in their brain, in the sense that they have to think a little while they're playing these games, that game will definitely 100% do it.
Okay.
And like I said, one of these days, if my fucking PC ever fixes it, I can show you what it's like to play it. I'm not very good on the PC because I'm not used to mouse and keyboard when I last played, so I'm in like silver rank. But on Xbox, I'm in diamond. The only thing higher than me, it goes diamond, masters, grandmasters, top 500.
Huh.
And top 500 is still technically grandmasters. They're just the top 500 of it.
Okay.
And I definitely didn't reach my potential. That was just me only really knowing like 2 characters.
I'll definitely look into it and see.
I promise you, having 2 battle royales, especially 2 completely polar opposite different ones, is not going to help you in tournaments and things like that. Which is why I say don't necessarily do just those 2. I would say ultimately, which one do you think you will enjoy more doing tournaments for? Warzone or Fortnite?
Warzone.
So what I would say is don't make it Fortnite, like obviously I'm not saying quit Fortnite, never play it, but make your focus on being good and getting better at it on Warzone, and in the sense of being really good and focusing on constantly trying to get better as being like an energy user. Get rid of Fortnite and then pick up on a game that is not necessarily similar. So if you want to pick up Siege, pick up Siege. If you want to pick up Valorant or CSGO, pick up one of those, or Overwatch or one of those other games. Because it's not going to benefit you trying to focus on both Fortnite and Warzone. The only thing it'll help you, in my personal opinion, is the whole thing of rotations, even though rotations are a little bit different in those games. That's why I don't like playing other battle royales. I'll play them to like chill with friends, but I'll never like put in effort to be good at any other ones other than Warzone, because I don't even like battle royales.
I know you keep everybody saying you say that, dude. I'm sitting there like, but he's so good at it.
I'm not even good at it. Who says I'm good at it that also says that I say that?
Everyone that you play with.
Like who? That is not in the group chat.
Yeah, the group chat.
No, I don't play with them that often. Jay's only seen me play like twice. Danny's only seen me play once. Jordan's never seen me play on Warzone.
They check out your stream.
I don't think Jordan has. And if she has, she's the only one who's never said anything.
Oh, are you kidding me?
Dude, I've been streaming for 5 hours already.
Nice.
Crazy. I didn't realize I was this far in. I thought I was like 3 hours.
No, you stream. When I got on, it said he was streaming for 32 hours before.
Yeah.
Hey, I mean, listen, there's days that I get into it and I forget I was been streaming for like 8-9 hours.
I've only streamed that long, like, well, 9. I've streamed 10 hours once. My average at the time used to be like 7, 8, or 9, but now I realize, hey, I do need some sleep, but I typically don't do that.
Well, for my days off, I don't really do anything. So, like, I will get up and get what I need to get done for the day, then I'll just stream and play video games. I'm gonna play video games anyway.
I know this sounds bad. I don't really have days off. My days off are Jenny time.
I understand that.
And so I work 5 days a week. I go to school quite a bit because I have 3 classes that none of them are specifically easy. Now I have the second job where I take the photos, which is the 5th day now, because I don't work Fridays because of school. And then weekends is completely consumed by Jenny.
I understand that.
All while still trying to both stream consistently with being on my schedule and YouTube consistently. Like, not gonna lie, I've dropped off of Instagram a little bit because it's not as fun to make content for that, just like it's not as fun to do TikToks. I do that more just to help get my name out there.
What do you do on Instagram for fun? I just post pictures and clips.
Well, I used to do a video or photo edits that weren't really good, and people made that very clear. So now that I'm getting a little better, or I'm gonna start practicing more, maybe I'll start posting more and get enjoyment out of it. Because I used to post, like, it started as I would literally just post my Funko Pops. That's literally what it started as, Funko Pops and some other things sometimes. Then it became, like, I would change it. So it used to be just the Funko Pop with, like, whatever background. Then I started doing, like, the Funko Pop with, like, on, like, books and stuff to be the same level as my computer screen. I would take a photo with the computer screen having whatever background I wanted. And then it evolved into a green screen. And, like, kind of clipping things and stuff like that. And then it got up to just straight up, I would use Photoshop and edit it. But because I didn't really know how to edit, it was just kind of like not, like, it would just be like kind of sloppy or whatever. Now that I'm like actually taking the time to learn it because I want to do graphic design and stuff, it won't be sloppy anymore. It'll be like more proper.
Got you. Well, do you have a mod that you had that you trust 100%?
My mods are Jenny and Burger.
Okay. So, well, Jeannie's working 6 days a week now.
For now, she's pretty soon gonna be off 24/7.
So, like, if they're willing for them to, like, post up, like, make TikToks for you, like, your clips and stuff, or, like...
No, see, I enjoy doing it all. I don't enjoy having to remember, like, to do it consistently. Because, like, what I try to do at the beginning of the year, my goal was to post 2 days a week on TikTok, which then I realized, like, how consistent that is if I'm not only playing 24/7 Warzone. And then to post on Instagram 3 days a week, but it's the whole thing of, like, I'm too busy to do that all the time.
Okay. So what is your plans for posting on TikTok? Like, if you're doing 2 times a week, like, what would
I'm no longer going to be doing 2 days a week. It's dropped down to 1 because I want to focus more on other things, and I don't want to just play Warzone 24/7.
Well, I mean, the thing is, like, you don't have to play just Warzone. Basically, the flip stuff, like, cool stuff they do, like in Minecraft on there and stuff. But also, you could, and what I've started to do on mine, and how I went from, like, 50-some followers to, like, 245 real quick, is make reaction videos, make sketches. Like, if I will send you a couple of them, like What?
I've seen all yours.
What?
I don't like talking to a camera like that. Like, the reason why I struggle so hard with YouTube and why, like, this whole time I don't like to really do it, but, like, I want to do it because I do like it and it's cool, like, to see what happens. Once I do a video editing, I'm 100% in, like, 24/7, but I don't have time to learn it right now. I don't like talking, and this is why everybody always laughs at me when it comes to, like, streaming. So I took public speaking when COVID first hit, so it was all online. Dude, me doing speeches, I got massive levels of anxiety. I would stress out. I'm like freaking out, and everybody's like, "Why? You literally sit in front of a camera and talk to people all the time. What's the difference?" I'm like, "The difference is, as I'm recording it now, it stresses me out." Like, when my first couple times doing YouTube videos, dude, I was stressed out. Every time I did my intro, I would do it before every game because I did Warzone stuff originally or Overwatch stuff, and it would stress me out. I'm like, dude, I feel uncomfortable talking to cameras. And now, like, if you notice, and you can actually, if you listen to the audio of when I do Pokemon, you could tell, like, and you can kind of see on my face, like, when I force myself to talk about something random, you can see how I'm getting stressed out from, like, I don't want to do this. I don't want to talk about something because I feel uncomfortable. I'm like, I'm not, because, like, and this is why I told my parents and Jenny, is with public speaking, I fucking kill it in person. Because I get a response. So if I'm doing something, I make a little joke or I make a comment that's supposed to get a reaction, I see that reaction. So that reaction will feed and fuel up what I'm doing. When I don't get those reactions because there's nobody there, I feel awkward and uncomfortable. I'm like, did that joke hit? Is that joke good, bad? What, like, indifferent? What happened?
Oh, I completely understand. When I do most time where I speak, it takes me an hour. I will go through and make at least 100 to 120 different, like, videos because I will fuck up one word or something like this, and it would kill me. But what I always tell myself is I'm trying to grow and try to get my name out there, so it's something I have to do, which it sucks ass, but I mean it helps. But that's what I did, and like sometimes that could help. I don't know if that would or not, but
it will help me. The only thing that'll help me is me just getting over it and doing as much as possible, and hating that I'm doing it, but I'm still gonna do it because in the long run it will be fun.
Yeah. Well, and I mean, you play Minecraft, you can build something, take a clip of that, put it on there. Pokemon, different games.
Yeah, I could. I might do stuff like that eventually, but again, it comes down to time. Right now, because I'm doing so much, and especially because Jenny's like, when she's before, it was a little easier because when me and Jenny would hang out, she wouldn't require undivided attention because she knows she would see me in like a couple days. Now that she knows she won't see me for a few days at a time, she like wants 24/7 undivided attention, which makes sense. I'm not saying like it's like weird or anything, but like she wants undivided attention. So it makes it to where, like, when she's here, I can't be like, oh, I'm gonna go do homework real quick. Well, homework she typically is fine with, but like, I can't go do this real quick. I have to give her attention. I can't go do this real quick. I have to hang out with her. And it, like I said, it 100% makes sense, but it even takes my time that I already didn't really have and cuts it down even more. And then with school, because I'm actually trying now, that gets cut down even more. So like before, I never really tried in class. I'd be like, okay, I have this test, I'll do it, whatever, blah, 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 done. Now, because it's all stuff that goes towards my actual degree and what I want, I have to put more effort in. And now that's taking more time as well, because I'm not just half-assing my homework. I'm actually like trying to read through it. I'm trying to be like, oh, this is what this is, this is what this is. So my time right now is stretching thin. And there's like, I'm not cutting back on like YouTube time. Like sometimes the reason why I don't post sometimes, like last Friday, because I didn't record anything because I was busy.
Yeah. And I mean, sometimes with that, the best thing to do is when you make a day, like when you plan to record one, which I'm going to do for mine is I'm going to play it, like I'm going to take a whole hour and play it, but I'm going to time it for like 30 minutes, then stop it, then make another recording. And you can set schedules for YouTube on that, which I had no idea you can do. That was a shock.
What, schedule things ahead of time, like post it
Yeah.
and stuff? Yeah, that's what I do.
I did not know that. That was something new to me.
Yeah.
So, stuff like that is what I found out is easier for me. And I mean, if you can have someone that you know that you can absolutely 100% trust, you can also get them to help with like your Instagram or stuff like that you want to post.
I told Jenny because she's gonna have so much free time, I'm making her run my Facebook.
There you go. I mean, it works. I mean, I run mine, and I'm trying to help Saucy run hers. I'm gonna have one for the clan I want to create. But for me, where I work here on this job at third shift, if I don't bring my Xbox, I can get a lot of stuff that I'm doing that I can do at work and do it here. You know.
I spelled Azalea wrong, but I just named it Black and White Zigzagoon Ziggy Azalea. Based off of Iggy, I think it's her name, Iggy Azalea or whatever. Yeah.
Iggy Azalea.
Yeah, I named it Ziggy though.
Nice. But yeah, that's what I'm going to end up doing. And I mean, like, when I'm watching you play Warzone, I can just clip stuff for you. So if I find it cool, I'll clip it.
Yeah, that's what I need to. I need to fix my clip button because my clip button's whack right now. It's when I clip it, unless I'm clicked on the software I'm using, it doesn't click it or it doesn't clip it. It'll just open up a different tab. So I need to fix that for sure.
Gotcha. See, like right now, what do you think I'm doing?
Talking to me and probably working on something, I'm assuming.
Yeah. Remember what I sent you yesterday?
The zoom out thing or the player thing?
Yeah.
I had to think of what it was called.
Yeah, that's what I'm working on for my video. The thing is, to make them, all I do is only change the name, so I can pop out in very easily. But I'm wanting to customize it with most of the colors. I'm going to do the team colors. So like if there's like one of them will be Patrick Ewing. He's always played for the Knicks, so I went in and customized for the New York Knicks colors on him.
Yeah. See, right now my biggest issue is I have no idea how to video edit at all, and like I've learned very, very little. I learned how to just combine videos and like cut a little bit. With like Photoshop or not Photoshop, Adobe Premiere. But my problem is I don't have the time to like learn all the extra stuff, which is literally like when Jenny moves, and me and her both already talk. We're gonna have like we're gonna still FaceTime and stuff, but we're gonna do our own thing as well. We're not gonna just sit there like looking at each other, all crazy like. So when we do that, is when I'm gonna like learn how to do things, but with Skillshare and things like that. And then that's how I'll slowly progress in like learning that stuff.
That'd be pretty cool. I need to get the Adobe product on my computer because
I got the student version.
Ooh, nice. I went to school after I graduated high school. I went to college for graphic design and visual communication. So I'm able to do like I was really good at Photoshop, Premiere, InDesign, stuff like that, website coding, and everything. So, but I suck at like designing shit. I'm just really good at like fine tuning, like, oh, that looks pretty cool. And so I need to start. I want to learn some of that stuff too, but then again, I don't want to do it. So that's why I'm like, I will pay someone else to do it.
I mean, once I learn everything, I'm 100% down to do it for you.
That'd be awesome.
Like that thing I sent you, the dragon. So what I'm doing for these things, like I did someone's panda, because I don't have an actual drawing tablet. I don't like drawing with the mouse at all. I don't like the way it feels, just as uncomfortable. Once I get the drawing pad, I probably won't do it at all. But what I do is I just take the shapes of other things that I find online, like other logos. Like the dragon shape of it is that, and then I try to just not mimic it. Like I'll have it off to the side to get like references, but I don't like trace it or anything. And I try to keep my own style with it, just with the shape of like for the dragon, it's shaped like a dragon. I couldn't do that myself without a drawing thing or without some sort of reference. So basically replacing the reference with just taking that.
Gotcha. Well, for sure, when you drawing pad and you can draw stuff. I'm definitely wanting another logo because this one is pretty cool, but I want to have like an alternate logo or make this an alternate one for me.
I'm gonna be real with you. Do you know the biggest thing I've realized that actually it's worked a little bit so far for me, but not like it hasn't been like super drastic, but it has helped.
Mm-hmm.
I've noticed other people. The cuter your logo is and not like super aggressive, you get more people.
Huh.
So like my old one was like the wolf that you like. It was really aggressive. Nobody ever joined my stream. Then I had a friend who had like a cutesy, the potato one, and random people would join his stream all the time.
Huh.
And then I would be like, okay, that's really weird. Like, why is mine not getting any attention whatsoever? And then I changed it to the wolf I have now, and every once in a while I'll get random people who join. And if before I was getting them, like where they would join, they would never chat. So I'm like, okay, they're joining, but nobody's chatting. Now people that join randomly will typically at least say hi, because I think it's more inviting. So unless you're trying to be one of those hardcore, like, I'm only here to game, like, you watch me, I'm not going to talk to you, there's no point in having, like, a very aggressive-looking logo.
Yeah.
Granted, you did pick something that's not easy to have something that doesn't look aggressive.
Exactly. And it's for me, I'll actually, because I think it looks cool, a cool tail.
You can make a chibi one.
True.
You can make, look up, Chibi Hades Smite. You can do something like that.
That is true. I'll have to look into it. But, I mean, I always underestimated the so...
Well, I'm only saying Hades because they have a video game design character that's a chibi robo, or like chibi type thing, and it's of Hades, but he kind of looks like the Grim Reaper. You have to look it up.
I definitely will.
Just like, and I know this sounds funny because like I even asked a few of my friends and they said yeah I could do it, but I was just so terrified I never did it. So like I know a lot of YouTubers when they first start out and they first grow a little bit, granted I hadn't really grown at all, they always create like a video that says why they're doing YouTube. So like some people it could be just for simply the money, those people typically won't do it. It could be because somebody, like for me, like why I originally kind of wanted to do it is when my dad was in the hospital, I had like teammates and stuff, but I didn't have like people that I felt I can go talk to that wouldn't judge me for it. So it gives the environment that people can talk to you and not be judged. So having a community of people like in the Discord, which is why like I push people and I want people to join all the time, is because like I want people to have that comfortability to come in there and be like, hey guys, I wasn't having a good day, like can somebody hop on and talk? And that's what I originally wanted to be. And I always wanted to like create a video that explains what I want the channel to become in the future, things like that. Always too scared to. Can't talk to the camera, and especially if my you don't even understand how long it took me to get a webcam, and then when I got a webcam, you don't even understand how long it took me to not want to do it. Like I still hate my webcam sometimes. Like sometimes what I'll do is I'll make my chat as big as possible so you can't see what I'm like my other stuff, because I don't like looking at myself. It makes me uncomfortable. I hate it.
Something you could try. You could find a meeting or have like people come sit in front of you, like you're looking at the webcam and talk to you.
So I'm gonna be real with you. Jenny wanted to do that from one of my public speaking things. Maybe 10 times more uncomfortable. Because now I'm doing it in front of a person that in my head I'm like, great, I'm about to be ridiculed by this one person who knows me. And I know this sounds funny. I think, and this is like more of a subconscious thing, I can count on one hand how many people have seen me sing or dance.
That's more than me.
It's one person, and they've only heard me sing one rap lyric. Or two people have heard me sing a rap lyric from Eminem. Nobody has seen me actually try to sing. Nobody has seen me do any sort of dancing. The only dancing, I guess, is I did Zumba when I was younger, but I saw that as a workout. I didn't know Zumba was the style of dancing. So other than that, nobody. And I think it's because I get that same thought process of, great, if I mess up on this, the people closest to me are going to make fun of me. I don't care what other people, if other people make fun of me, I don't give a shit. But like the people closest to me, I feel like are going to ridicule me for it. I don't do things that make me look stupid because I don't want to be the dumb friend in the group.
Finally, someone understands why I don't do shit at all. Most of my friends are like, you just need to get over it. But I'm like, okay, it's easy for you to say because you have no problem with it. But I hate looking stupid in front of other people. It might not, they might not care what it is, or they might not be paying attention. But in the back of my mind, I'm like, they just seen this. I feel so fucking stupid at the moment.
See, that's the thing. I don't care if other random people see me. It's only people I know that see me. Like, what would you say is an embarrassing song to listen to that you're like, I would never want people to watch me listen to this song? Fuck. I would blast that in my car, windows down, everybody, like, okay, here's a perfect example. So obviously I live in California. It's very frowned upon to be at all conservative, right? There's this one song that I actually very much so like the lyrics of it because I found it from this Patriot song I was listening to. And the song I called is called MAGA Gang. And it's literally singing about being a Trump supporter, being like all this stuff. Dude, Jenny gets mad at me because I'll roll down my windows and I'll just start blaring music.
Ew.
Because I don't care about those type of judgments. My care comes from people close to me.
See, it's the opposite for me. Okay. Like Brian is the one that came in and see me dancing in my underwear, singing fucking like Backstreet Boys. And
straight up, anybody saw me doing anything like that, you'll never see them again because I'd have to kill them.
see, so for me, for the people that I'm close with, I know that are my friends, like my for real friends that's always been there. I feel like I can be myself. It's a judge-free zone. I can literally go there, me and Brock can hang out, and I can do something so fucking stupid, and it's just me and him, and I just don't give a fuck. But you take me to Walmart and Russian people, I'm not doing it.
Yeah, no. See, I have no problem with that part.
Now tell me this, huh?
I have no problem with that part. I'll do dumb shit in public all the time.
See, I'm the total opposite.
But I'm kind of like, I don't know. I'm very strange because like, I'm very antisocial. But if I'm forced to socialize, I'm perfectly fine with it. Like I get like oh my god, Jenny laughs at me for this. So we go to Barnes and Nobles a lot. Because I like mangas and I like to get them in person. I don't really like buying them online. Thank you for the host, King. I appreciate it. How you doing? So I get like really, really, really stressed out when I go to the manga section and I see anybody else in there. If I see someone in there, the fact that I might have to encounter them, whether it be bumping into them or them trying to talk to me about a manga, it stresses me the fuck out.
I walk away.
I literally will walk to Jenny and I'm like, hey Jenny, come with me. I'm like a little kid in like a store. I'm like, Jenny, come on. I did that to my mom the other day. Like when her and I went last time went with her, there's 3 people in there. I'm like, hey mom, can you come with me real quick? She's like, why? I'm like, people in the aisle. She's like, and? There's too many. Need someone else there.
Yes. And people, and Brian's like, you don't need to care what people think. But I'm like, I understand it, but I do.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm very strange with it.
Me too.
Just like even at work, like there's some days, even like if I'm not in a bad mood, but there's some days that I will not say a word. I just refuse to. I'm not gonna talk to anybody. That's just like what I do. Like even if I'm in a fantastic mood, I just not gonna talk. And then there's other days where even if I'm in a bad mood, I just will talk 24/7.
For me, it's more, if I'm in a good mood, I'm very hyper. And if I'm in a bad mood, I do not talk. And my friends and my roommates are noticing if I come in and I don't say a word, it's a bad day. Like a very bad day. Or if I'm drinking, if I come home and if I've already downed a half a bottle of rum within 30 minutes, it's a fucked up day. Like,
I'm very real with you. I don't know anybody who could tell when I've had a bad day.
really?
I don't show it. Just like, and this is like where it kind of puts the perspective into play. So, a while ago, we had to put down my cat that we had, because she got a tumor or something, and like it wasn't treatable. So instead of her being in pain and not like being a cat, we put her down. In my car, I cried. My mom called me, no tears. Jenny called me, no tears, nothing, no sign that I was sad. I get home, both my parents are absolutely bawling. I refuse to go because I don't like the idea of putting my animal down when I'm there.
Yeah.
No, see, death doesn't bother me. If a family member dies, okay. Hopefully they had a good life. But when it comes to animals, nah, I'm out. So my parents went. They came back, they were bawling. Like, trust me, deep down, I probably wanted to cry. I don't cry in front of people. I don't think Jenny's seen me cry. I don't think my mom's seen me cry since we had to put my one dog down that I was really, really close to, but I was also like a freshman in high school when that happened. I don't show emotion. It's hard to tell what emotion I'm feeling based off of how I act, according to Jenny and my mother.
For me, it's Brian has. Well, me and Brian's been friends for so long. He can tell if I'm having a bad day or not just by the way I act. It's just people super close to me. Anybody else, like my regular friends, like I'm very good at faking it because I've been faking it for so long. Like I go to like most people will say, well, in high school you was like very cheerful and outgoing. I was like, not really. That was all a fake.
What
Deep
people
down,
told me as well.
Yeah, I didn't want to be there. I didn't want to be around people. I didn't want to be in a group. So I didn't want to do anything. And I think I took all of that, and I think that's why I got good at football because that's all I focused on. And then, like, I got really down last year and put all the focus that I could into Fortnite and this gaming and getting everything going. And that's why I got so good at Fortnite super fast. But I have different motivation now of why I want to get good at Warzone. That's why I said that I can get very, very good very fast if I know what I need to work at and how to work at it.
Yeah, I didn't have that. I just straight up had to figure it out all on my own.
Yeah, I'm very determined to, if I got my mind set on something, that's what I'm going to do.
Just like, I don't know if this is other people as well. I hate watching recordings that I did.
Oh God, it makes me cringe.
Why do you cringe? I'm curious as to what you say, because I don't know if it's gonna be different than mine.
Because one, I hate the way I look. Like I absolutely fucking hate the way I look. I hate the way I sound.
That's what it is for me.
Everybody says I have a great voice, I have a great accent, and when I hear myself, this is what I hear. I hear, yo, this is, you know, I feel like I'm like stupid. I have the dumbest hillbilly like speaking turns, and it's just like, it makes me feel stupid.
Yeah, that's my biggest reason why I don't ever like all these times when people are like, "Do you watch your videos back? Like, do you not hear the sound issue?" I'm like, "No, because I don't listen to sound. I'll watch the video to make sure it didn't glitch or anything." But definitely didn't watch or listen to the audio.
Yeah, no.
I can't do it. It makes me want to delete it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, by the way, I'm not going to tell you how many more episodes there are, but the Pokemon series is done officially. Like, I have it all recorded.
Aww.
Why'd you say, aw?
Because you make it sound like it, like, I like that series.
I'm going to be doing more.
I know, but I was so invested because I was like, okay. Then I watched the last episode, and I'm like, damn.
Oh, you saw the one I posted today?
Episode 15?
Yeah, dude, some bullshit. I lost so many people.
Yeah, there's a couple things I was watching. I'm like, oh, I was like,
Of mine?
Yeah, I'm like, ooh, that's a wrong choice for that Pokemon. Like, if he went someone else, that could be better.
See, my thing is because I watch so many Pokemon YouTubers who they have like custom forms and things. I'll see a Pokemon and then I'll remember their custom form, which has different typings. So I'll pick someone that's based off of that because that's what I've been watching the most lately. And then I'll look at it, I'm like, fuck, that's a grass type in my game, but it's like a water in theirs.
Yeah, yeah, because I was sitting there and I forgot which one, and it was a bug. It was a bug, and you put your Venusaur out there, and I'm just like,
Oh, that's because I had no other person to deal with it.
yeah, and I was just like, oh no. Then there was you had your normal Pokemon, and you was going against a fighting Pokemon, and I'm just like, well, rip. If that fighting Pokemon hits a fighting move, that normal Pokemon's dead. Like big shit.
Yeah, no, I agree. I did make mistakes in that. To be honest, it's because I was partly nervous too.
Yeah.
And then because I haven't played Leaf Green or Fire Red or not Leaf Green, Fire Red, Ruby and Emerald in so long, I was always scared I was going to forget where I was in the story and where to go. Just like, that's why I know this sounds funny. I'm terrified to do a Pokemon Leaf Green, Fire Red, or Heart Gold and Soul Silver, because I don't remember the maps. I don't remember, like, the progression that I have to take. And then I also don't like looking things up because I'm a stubborn little fuck.
See, one thing with me is if I'm into something, like I'll remember. I have not played Fire Green or Leaf Green, or I have not played any kind of Pokemon game since like 2014. And like right off the bat, like not even studying it, I went back and watched the Pokemon. I was like, oh, that's wrong typing. No, it's a Shedinja, it's Ghost, and it's a bug, but it's got that 1 HP. So if it
with Shedinja, I forgot that how it worked. Like, most moves can't hit it, and I forgot about that. So I was like, what the fuck is going on with this thing? But I realized the best way to do it is just confuse it with like some sort of confuse ability and have it just hit itself.
Well, anything super effective against Bugger, or I forgot what the other one's, the Ghost. So like a Psychic would work. Psychic it's actually double effective because it's effective.
Yeah, but you can't hit physical moves, if I remember correctly.
No, you can if it is super effective against the typing.
Oh, see, last time I played Pokemon and stuff, I was still a little kid. I didn't even know half that shit. Literally, my team would be like the starting 6 people that look cool, and then they'd be just so over-leveled. I was also trying not to over-level myself because I didn't want to make it too easy.
Yeah. Well, see, that's why I was saying with me. Like, I have not played any of that like since 2014, and watching it, it just came back, and I'm like, oh shit, the wrong one. He's got to go do this, and like with the Celebi and all that, I was like, oh god. And so I was like, no, this is the wrong thing to do.
Didn't my Celebi die because of Wobbuffet?
I think so. And Wobbuffet's psychic, and I think that's the reason why.
No, it's because Wobbuffet has the ability to where I can't leave, and then when I finish him, it deals more damage to me.
Yeah.
Because typically, back in the day when I would go against Wobbuffet, my plan was always weaken it with a person and change out Pokemon. I don't know, actually, does he have Arena Trap regularly?
Yes. So, Celebi's weakness is Ice, Bug, Fire, Flying, Dark, and Poison and Ghost. And Wobbuffet ability to Shadow Tag, which is Ghost, I think. Yeah, it stops it from fleeing or teleporting, switching out Pokemon while its abilities in the field. However, using Baton Pass, a U-turn, Voltage Switch, Flip Turn, or Party Shot will still cause a Pokemon to switch out. Having the ability to run away or hold a Smoke Ball allows a Pokemon to flee or teleport. So the next time you run into a Wobbuffet, it's always good to have either like a U-turn or a Smoke Ball or something because of that.
Yeah, one of the doll things. Yeah, but no, fuck Wobbuffet.
Wobbuffet's actually pretty cool to have.
He's not cool to have in a Nuzlocke, though.
No. But, yeah, so, I mean, like, I remember stuff, and with, like, Fortnite, you know how long, so I took a break off Fortnite. I didn't play the Marvel season, and I didn't play the Mandalorian season that much, probably here and there. And so I was just like, eh. Then I played it. I started playing it here recently with like Shay and my friend Courtney, and we're just playing a couple games. I remember everything about how to build and stuff like this. And I was playing Courtney, and Courtney died with like 7 people left. I outbuild, and I ended up killing the last 6 people for the win.
Damn nice.
Yeah. So it's just I have this memory thing. And I don't know how. I don't know why.
Ooh, I'm gonna catch a Growlithe. Which one? I'm gonna catch you. Did I tell you the story with Jenny and her first encounter in this game with a Growlithe? Okay, and this kind of pissed me off. So, one day I decided, you know what, I'm gonna go for shiny hunting. So I'm trying to get a shiny, and I'm like, maybe I've gone through about 200 eggs, right? So, never get it. One day I'm looking at Jenny's Pokemon, and I notice the Growlithe looks a little different, right? I'm like, hey Jenny, what is this? Oh, it's just a Growlithe. It's like level 7, like mine is now. I'm like, why don't you use it? Because it's not that good, is it? And I'm like, what do you mean? He's looking at it, she's like, it looks sick. I'm like, what do you mean it looks sick? She's like, it's a different color than what I thought it was. I was like, what? What do you mean it's a different color? And she's like, yeah, it's a different color. I'm like, I know it's a different color. And she's like, I don't know why I did that, so I didn't use it.
Oh my.
So I look at more information. The fucking shiny star next to it. Like, Jenny, this is a shiny. Oh, really? Yeah. Use it. You little shit.
Oh, good lord.
Yeah, she had me so mad that day because I'm like, how do you... Just like, it was the same type of thing where she had a shiny... Or she had the holographic Charizard, the really expensive one. I don't know what it is. What do you mean?
Oh, shoot. So, listen, this is not like it. I do not like this at all.
Is there any company that if they, like, and I'm going to specify this, that are specifically known for, like, sponsoring YouTubers and stuff? Is there any company you specifically would, like, if they asked you, be like, absolutely, without a doubt, 100% I'm doing it?
Yes.
What company is that?
Monster's one of them.
What's Monster? Like, energy drink?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
HyperX is another one.
I don't like HyperX.
Their stuff is alright, but they're really good. They pay really good for...
No, I'm not saying because of money purposes. I'm saying, like, because you either believe in it or because you just love that company.
Monster.
Wait, do they sponsor like YouTubers and stuff very often? When I say sponsor, I mean like where they have like you do a video where you're like, oh, now we're gonna go talk about this thing real quick, and it's like whatever.
Yeah.
Ooh, wait.
Aurora is another one.
I don't even know what that one is.
So they make
Oh,
and like video cards and debit cards and shit.
I think of one offhand every single time.
Which one?
Skillshare.
That would be a good one.
Because I actually love Skillshare. I've learned so much from like actually using it. Because I got it
How much
because
is it?
huh?
Huh? I was gonna ask you how much does it cost?
I don't even remember. I did the month or the annual thing, and it just comes out once a year. I think my year is about to come up because I got a free 3 or 5 months or something. Because I used a YouTuber that I really like. I used his code.
I might have to get it. 'Cause I've been wanting. I looked into it. I watch ADC Art Attack a lot, and he's sponsored by Skillshare, and so is Movie Phone.
Yeah. So one of my favorite. I watch like 3 YouTubers. Like where I watch them because I really like them and their content. There's other people where I just like them, and there's other people where I just like their content, but it's very rare that's all mixed together. And one of them, his name's Beat 'em Ups. He was streaming earlier. I don't know if he still is. He streams like a podcast with one of his friends, but he does like Nintendo stuff like Switch. And like I first found him because he was doing. Oh my God! Stop hitting me, bitch. He was doing like a tier list for Christmas on what to get. So I was like, oh, let me look at this. Like, see. Oh my God! Please stop. Please stop. Oh my God! This little bitch just made me faint.
What happened to your sound? Because you got it's far away now.
I think I might have just moved my mic.
Oh, I was like, whoa, he just went far away.
What was I saying? Oh, I don't even remember. Oh, so he was sponsored by them. And I looked him up. I'm like, yeah, this sounds kind of interesting. But I really was like, yeah, whatever. So I decide, because he's like, you get a free 3-month trial or whatever. And then you get like a discount on your first purchase or whatever. It's like, you know what? I'll give it a try. I did it for calculus, and it helped me. Even though I didn't like calculus and I still sucked at it, it helped me quite a bit. So I was like, huh, what else can I do on here? I learned like 3 other things like really fast. Like I was just curious on all the different things, so I looked at like how to speak in front of like people, like confidence things, like all these different things, and I was like, huh, there's actually a lot on here. And then I started looking through, and I made like all these different lists that eventually, if I have the free time, I'm going to go through and do each one. But I was like, there's just so much that you can do on there. Like, literally, you think of it, it's probably in there and available to do as an actual thing.
Like YouTube videos?
You can learn how to make YouTube videos. You can do... So basically, like, you know how, like, people will make, like, seminars and stuff and then sell it? It feels like these are the seminars that they've taken off the internet, and they got some legal rights to be able to post it.
Huh. Interesting.
But yeah, it's phenomenal. I love it.
Why did you say to do this transitioning from video to video?
Oh, you mean like clip to clip, you mean? Yeah, I don't know.
Because my montages, I have to do this and they suck because the transitions are ass.
Yeah, straight up, I just have a lot I have to do on it.
So
I have like a bunch I have to learn.
once if you do it, I'll be like, hey, Zach, I'll give you the stuff.
I mean, honestly, like, I know this might sound weird to say, but like, if there's anything specific you want that you feel like you lack on, like, for example, transitions or like stuff like that, but that, like, whether that be like, set it aside or something, like a note for yourself to send me later on. Because when I'm ready to learn it, I could always look up how to do things like that, and then look up those specifically so I can specifically help you.
Have you, that's speaking of that, have you something that you try to do yet?
What?
Have you still got your clips of like cool skills and shit like that?
Nah, most of them.
Oh, I was gonna say you still got like a montage.
I was
People like
thinking of something like that, but like my thing is my editing skill is nowhere near where it needs to be, and with how many clips I get all the time, um, I don't want to save that all because that's a lot to like save
Yeah.
and have on my computer. So I haven't done it yet, but I probably will eventually. I just again haven't. Um, that's why like this summer. So I think my semester ends
Mm-hmm.
in we're in, it ends in June, I think. In June, I will have so much time to just work on stuff like this that it's like I'll be perfectly fine during the summer. Like any free time I have that's not streaming or something like that, that's all I'll be doing. It's just learning how to do stuff. Then once I get the hang of it, then I'm gonna practice just editing. Because like the whole thing of like with Jenny, I'm gonna try to visit her like once every other month or once every 2 months or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
3 months or whatever it is. But I don't think I'll ever like be in a situation where unless I'm living with her, where I'm gonna just be with her all the time, like where she lives close. So for me, I'll have like even unless I'm there, I'll have so much free time, even if I'm on FaceTime with her. Like I said, like we still plan on like being able to do other things just so we can be efficient because she could be studying when she's in school while I do other stuff or whatever it may be. So yeah, mine's all future based. Right now I need to finish up this semester of school. Then all I have left is accounting stuff. I don't have any I don't have to take like bio or anything.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'll be chilling.
Nice. And learning shit.
Yeah. And then once I learn enough to where I'm confident, where I don't feel like, where I feel comfortable, where I can do things for other people, I definitely am going to be publishing that and be like, hey guys, I can do this for you.
It's extra money on the side.
Yeah. Exactly. That's how I kind of see it. Like,
the COD tournaments that we can get into.
so yeah, I've already kind of like thought of like things with, what was that thing? So like let's say we do a tournament once a month and you make like $50 from it as like a team. So we each get $50 or whatever. All that stuff will just be completely set aside for me to be part of whatever I need it for. So like let's say I decide I want to be super invested into like helping out as much as possible with the clan, or I need something upgraded in my stuff, or just whatever. That's what that will probably be for. Any money I get towards Twitch or from Twitch typically goes to like, I know it sounds like it's a personal gain, but it's not fully, is I try to get games with it for stream, or I get something for stream. Like my first 2 paychecks, I got my stream deck with it.
Nice.
Stuff like that.
Which, that's actually pretty cool. I mean, so one of the followers that I follow, her name is Gloria, and I keep asking, I ask her random questions about streaming, and she said as her smallest streamer, what do you make on Twitch should always go to upgrade your stream, because you can always upgrade it. And also, it's cool. Someone else said if you play like COD tournaments and stuff, then you can actually put on your thing how much COD, like how much earnings you got from gaming, like competitive gaming. You're technically a competitive gamer now.
Yeah.
So I was like, that'd be cool.
I mean, I wouldn't advertise how much money you make from it unless you're putting on the one website that keeps stats on everything like that. I wouldn't be like, oh, on my stream I've made, or like on your stream of anywhere, oh, I've made $50 or $100, because at that point it just looks like you're trying to show off.
Yeah.
And it looks like you're being a punk. But like putting it on that website thing that I was telling you about, like, because I know like there's a website that like you can technically look up all the earnings of all like streamers and stuff that I'm aware of for tournaments. I could be wrong on how it works, but yeah.
Oh, definitely. But I had that same idea. Like for me, with what I earn, it's going to either go to the stream or the clan. It's because I'm gonna stream it too. I'll probably do mostly for the clan, but
Yeah, see, for me, most of my upgrades are done with my stream. Like, the only thing left is I want to get a second capture card.
give me 1 second. I got a phone call.
Okay.
Alright, Dick, I'm back. I'm sorry about that.
No worries. Yeah, all I've left as of right now is to get another stream deck. Not stream deck, capture card. And the reason why is because I'm lazy as fuck. Or it's not that I'm lazy, it's super frustrating midstream that when I'm gonna switch from PC to one of my other consoles, I have to like go behind my stuff and like unplug all these different things, and I feel like I'm gonna accidentally break something one day. So instead, I'd just rather just have two things connected, one to the consoles, one to the PC, and then I don't have to touch anything ever.
That's a good thing to do.
Yeah. So I'm willing in the future to pay $200 extra, or $250 for another capture card. And what I was thinking about doing is waiting until I upgrade my other PC, and get a bigger one, like the beefy one that I have, with a bigger case, and buying one of the really, 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 really good capture cards for my PC, so I can stream at 240 frames on my PC, and it'll show up just as nice on the actual stream.
Hey, there you go. Right now, for me, I need a gaming desk and chair, but a mic, like actual mic, not a headset, but a mic is one. Also, I need to buy me a 40 terabyte SSD card.
Yeah, I need to get new. I need to get more hard drive.
Yeah, because mine's about filled up. So stuff like that. But my friend Brian said that stuff you can always upgrade here and there. And well, so that's what I want to do. But I mean, I need to figure because I have this plan of everything I want to do. It's just you got to figure out how to do it.
Yeah.
And as far as like because right now you got the Warzone tournament that's going on, but I also want to do the Call of Duty League, but you have to have I think 6 players for that.
Yeah.
So I don't know when that's something I want to do. I think it'd be cool to do.
Yeah, possibly. I don't know. I've never really been into competitive COD. Like, I would be, because now I'm, like, better than I used to be. I used to be really bad at video games in general. Call of Duty used to be the worst one by far. Now I'm probably the best one in my original OG friends group. But yeah, I don't know.
I need to get out of the mindset of going for challenges all the time until actually going for like getting better. Because I will get the shit guns and shit like that just to get the challenges done, like the masters and stuff. But in reality, sometimes like instead of Warzone, instead of using Kilo, I need to like okay, if I'm playing Warzone, I need to level up this gun, this gun, this gun before I go after any kind of like camo challenges.
Yeah, I agree. You do need to do that. Because there is a long list that you have to do as well.
Yes. Well, the good thing is, if it's anything on Modern Warfare that's not an AR or LMG, I have it.
Yeah. Hold on, I'm gonna end stream real quick because I hit the 1 and like 30-minute hour mark or whatever, 1.5 hours for this game. Give me 1 second. Is anybody even here? Oh, I have 5 people.
Just me. Oh,
For this, it says 5. Probably you, Jenny, Jenny's other account, me, and then Burger maybe. I don't know. Could be someone random. But I will be playing this tomorrow at the beginning of stream. So if it is somebody random and you want to watch more of this, I will be playing this tomorrow at, what is it, 6:30 my time, which is Pacific.
it'd be 9:30 Eastern.
Yeah, 9:30 Eastern. That's what it is. 9 to 9:30. Anyways, see you guys. Whoever's there.